Hi, I'm Jason from Ag Spray Equipment, and today we're going to be going through the DT Series trailer and some of the options that are available on it when considering your purchase from Ag Spray Equipment. The DT Series trailer is set up like a lot of standard step deck trailers that you'll see across the country with all the appropriate connections. The DT Series trailer, though, does have a 12-volt power port, gives you the ability to run 12-volt power from the cab of your tractor back into the trailer to help power the battery. The DT Series trailer comes with several tank options. The tanks are fully drainable into an integrated saddle on the trailer itself. The front tank can be a 2,610 gallon tank or a 3,210 gallon tank. These tanks can be blue or black. What we typically go with is a heavy-duty 5-year tank for all of the tanks on these trailers because they'll be used in transport. The DT Series trailer comes with a variety of plumbing options. Typically, we're going to plumb this trailer with 3-inch plumbing and all the valves that are needed to regulate that water coming out of either tank. This particular trailer, we've got our hose reel rack and stand with the ability to have all the controls underneath here to open and close the front and rear tanks. We've also got a 3-inch high flow pump here to help power this entire load, and then all of your air cleanouts and air dumps situated right on the side of the semi-trailer here. The fill mechanism is also right here on the side for you to be able to pop this open and be able to put a 3-inch fill line on it to fill both of your tanks. The other option that we've got with this trailer is a freshwater cleanout below. This is tied to an 80-gallon freshwater tank that's integrated in between the frame so that you can have 80 gallons of fresh water that doesn't come in contact with any chemical for you to be able to wash your hands out here through this valve, or you can have an optional hose reel on here, and this hose reel will swing out and allow you to spray things down, spray off your hands, spray off equipment. The stairs on the DT Series trailer have been designed in such a way that you don't need a locking mechanism to keep them in place. There's a slot along the side of these steps here that you're able to pick up the stairs out of, pull them out, and then drop them down so that you can go up and down the trailer, have easy access to the deck. Then when you go to load it back up, you just simply grab the handle again, slide it back in, and drop into the slot. Another option on the DT Series trailer is our quad tote rack system. We don't have very many DT Series trailers that actually go off of our lot without this quad tote system. This gives you the ability to put 4 chemical totes into this rack to save yourself all sorts of deck space up here, and then be able to utilize that deck space for other options like inductor tanks, injection plumbing systems, a variety of things, whatever customizes and goes to your particular operations need. This quad tote rack has a very nice design to it to where you can just simply lock the handle in position here, but then when you go to open it up, you just simply put the pin here, pop open the latch, and then what you'll do is just swing open the entire gate, and then what you're able to do is load your totes in from the side with some sort of forklift or however you typically are going to load in your chemical transfer totes. Another option with the DT Series trailer is the storage box or toolbox. You can put a variety of things in here. This is actually set up to fit 2.5 gallon jugs if you need extra storage for those, if they're not going to fit inside your quad tote rack system. But as you can see, you can also put a variety of different things in here, whether that be ratchet straps, tools, wrenches, whatever you're going to need in a toolbox. There are a variety of axle configurations that you can get with the DT Series trailer. Of course, we have a spring ride suspension and we also have an air ride suspension. That gives you the option of having either of those, whatever is going to suit your needs. We also have a tri-axle option. All tri-axles are going to be an air ride suspension. Here's our freshwater fill. What we talked about earlier in the video was having that 80-gallon tank that's integrated in between the frame here. This is going to be the fill line going to it, and then that tank is going to sit right back here in between the 2 frames. That's 80 gallons of fresh water that you'll be able to utilize at any point on your trailer, whether you need fresh water for cleaning things off or another option on the trailer. Our trailers are equipped with the Joist 2-speed jack. Simply what that means is when you've got weight on the trailer, you can actually change the gear on it so that when you go to crank it, it doesn't crank as hard. To change the gear, you just simply pull out and you'll see that this pin will slide in and out to get into the different gears that you need, whether you are picking this up with weight on it or if you're putting the jack down, you need it to go down a little quicker when maybe you're taking it off of your semi-tractor. The DT Series trailer comes equipped with hose mounting rings that are put right onto the frame. This will take a 3-inch hose all the way back. Not only it is on the outside of the frame, but it's also integrated inside this I-beam all the way back on the trailer. Whether you're mounting hose or if you've got wiring that needs to go back to something, the mounting area is there so you don't have to try to string it yourself. And here's a look at what that mounting looks like in between the I-beams on the frame. You can see that the hoses go all the way back to the back and are able to easily fit 3-inch hose through those rings. You can utilize the rings on the other side for wiring or more hose that you may need to string out from your trailer. The most common plumbing on a DT series trailer is going to be our 3-inch style of plumbing. It's going to come with a fully drainable stainless steel tank fitting at the bottom of all of the tanks. This will allow the most secure transfer of fluid from the tanks back to your pump. As I mentioned earlier, the DT series trailer does come with a variety of tank options. In the rear, you could start off with a 2,610 gallon tank if that's all the more that you need. You can upgrade to a 3,210 gallon tank, or if need be in the triaxle configuration, you can put a 4,010 gallon fully drainable heavy duty tank on the back of this trailer if that's going to meet your needs. This is just one of the plumbing configurations that's available on a DT series trailer. You see that we've got our STS mix cone here with a 3-inch Venturi put on the front of it. This one is set up to be able to pump off of the totes on the tote rack into the mixing cone and then be able to put that out into your sprayer after that. The STS system is set up with the EZ-METER, and what the EZ-METER is going to do is actually going to have suction going back through these lines all the way to the totes. You'll be able to open up different valves on that EZ-METER system in order to suck the product in that you need. The EZ-METER system comes with an LCD screen that's going to give you the ability to see how many gallons that you've pulled through that tote. Once you've pulled the appropriate number of gallons through that tote, what will happen is you can shut that off. You can run rinse water through that. That's all going to rinse through this Venturi, going out to your sprayer, and then get you ready to be in the field. We can do that for up to 6 products on the EZ-METER, and all of that can also be coupled with the ability to dump 2.5 gallon jugs or be able to put a dry solution into the STS system. The DT series trailer can mean a lot of things. Deluxe tendering, direct transport, dual tank. At the end of the day, what it means is we can customize a trailer that can be perfect for your application. Whether you are a custom applicator or whether you're a large fertilizer dealer, or you could just be a farmer that needs to be able to tender liquid out into his field. At the end of the day, we can put together a trailer that's going to be perfect for your needs. Contact one of our 9 locations across the country to find out more details, or visit us online at agspray.com.